Now, Jet 24's Mike Fenner with sports.
Welcome on in. It's time for sports. ESPN's wildly popular Last Dance documentary series featuring Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls' final NBA championship run continues with episodes 5 and 6 set to air tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. I had the chance to catch up with TV personality and former Jet TV sports reporter Maria Sansone, who had the unique experience of interviewing Jordan as a kid reporting here in Erie. Erie's Maria Sansone began a career in broadcast television at just 11 years old after being interviewed at an Erie Wave basketball game by one and only now Erie Metro Sports Hall of Fame broadcaster Mike Gallagher.
Being a kid reporter there when I was just 11 years old is as much of the fabric of my life and my childhood as going to school or playing sports. It was really just something that really shaped me.
An Emmy Award-winning television host, Sansone has gone on to co-host Good Day Los Angeles, and the well-renowned TV personality has enjoyed working in the biggest and best television markets across the country, traveling the world and landing some of the biggest interviews imaginable, including one with Bulls legend Michael Jordan at the age of 12.
Hi, and welcome to Down to Size. Today we're here to talk with Michael Jordan. To do so, we came to the Bulls locker room. How old were you when you started learning the game of basketball?
12 years old. 12 years old.
My basketball season ended 1 month ago, and now that it's cold outside, I get what I call the basketball blues. When your season is over, do you ever feel that way?
Well, usually when my season is over, it's not cold outside, so I have other things that I can go out and do.
I knew what a big mega star he was, but what I didn't realize, maybe even until I started watching the docuseries, was how incredible our access to him was. I mean, we were a crew from Erie, Pennsylvania. It's a little bit unusual to get all that time in the locker room, one-on-one with Michael Jordan.
At just 12 years old, Sansone had just that access, and as a young basketball fan, someone who loved sports, all while navigating the world of journalism, it was simply a dream.
So I was courtside with him, then I was in the locker room with him and our crew, and I was even able to try on his size 13 sneakers, Air Jordans of course.
And even having the out-of-this-world experience of interviewing MJ one-on-one with multiple TV crews capturing the moment.
I have one last question for you, Mr. Jordan. Are you excited?
Excited talking to you? I'm very, very excited.
It's what happened when the cameras turned off that Sansone took the most out of.
He pulled me aside and he's like, listen, I just want you to know that it's okay to say no. Like, if this gets to be too much, it's okay. It's okay to walk away.
And it turns out Jordan, who walked away from the Bulls and hoops to play baseball, had taken his own advice, the same advice Maria thought long and hard about.
He walked away to pursue something else. And about that same time, I too said no and decided to walk away from television at age 13 and be a kid. And it was the best decision I ever made. And of course, I came back to TV because I love it, but I needed to walk away too.
All these years later, the successful television broadcaster still cherishes those moments, and much like the rest of us, Sansone is loving the Last Dance docuseries featuring one of her favorite interviews, Michael Jordan.
It's our must-see TV. Brings back great memories from back in the day. So cool to see all the different cameos from different people in Michael Jordan's life. But I think the thing I like the most about it is we're seeing Michael in a way that we never have before.